inventions you've probably never seen before. From really weird inventions that'll make you wonder, why does this even exist? To some cool ones you might actually need in your life. My life is changed forever. They made a perfect pancake flipper. Oh wait, that was not very perfect. That was very disappointing actually. You know, I'm not gonna lie, y'all had me in the first half like, oh, that's gonna be the perfect pancake. They're going to flip it and wow, what a waste of money. You are almost better off using a regular spatula to flip it. It would have had the same mess. Man, whoever filmed this video, Leaf's Aura, like y'all did one take and you're like, okay, that's it. Like you could have made this look so much better, but like, girl, what is that? What is that? Why is there so much batter on the spatula? Ick. You know, the idea of this was way better than the actual product. You guys know I love an ice maker. They just dropped a new one. This makes the best kind of ice cubes, in my opinion. The ice tray ice cubes are my favorite. I don't know what it is about them. The big rectangular ones. It just makes everything taste so much better. I love a big piece of ice. Unpopular opinion, but I don't like the little nugget ice. I want big square ice. And this is perfect. You don't even have to look when you're filling it up. You just fill the entire box with water, freeze it, flip it upside down. It has an eject button where you eject the ice into its little compartment and then you keep that in the freezer until you have to use it. This is absolutely genius because it's like if you don't have an automatic ice maker, this is the next best thing. Like, does it get much easier than that? I don't think so. Here is another device that I've never seen before. You basically can remove the top part of a can and drink from it like a cup. Oh wow, that thing is clean. And then you put on the mug attachment, you know, taking a soda and pouring it directly into a mug. Illegal! You can't do that. People will think you're insane. But making a soda cup into a mug, that might be a little more acceptable. Interesting little gadget. Somebody combined the two most random things possible and made a lamp water dispenser. So you could dispense water from your lamp. So in the middle of the night, you wake up parched, you press a button and dispense water from your lamp. It even comes with a little fridge that you plug in where you can keep your ice cold water. And then whenever you get thirsty, just dispense it from your lamp. You know, nothing hits like a sip of ice cold water at midnight. One of the best feelings ever. I think this invention is very necessary. You've probably seen so many of these devices all over TikTok, but what are they for? Why are they so aggressively massaging their neck? So it's actually an ancient Chinese beauty secret that the beauty is in the blood flow of your neck. So it's like you don't want your face to sag, massage your neck to stay beautiful. You know, it's very important that that area has proper blood flow. I have one too. Remember this torture device? You put it behind your neck and it massages the back of your neck and pulls out your hair. You just can't massage your neck without pulling out your hair with that thing. You'll win some, you'll lose some. But anyways, they made a fork version. Oh, why does that look like it feels so good? It's like a fork for your neck. You're probably watching this thinking that looks like it hurts. So you see why it's so red? It's because she's bringing so much blood flow to that area that it's turning red. So it's not always a bad thing. She didn't massage it so hard that she tore off her skin. It's just the massaging is bringing blood flow to that area. I'm actually a very firm believer in this. Foot massage, neck massage. Very important to be healthy and pain-free. These aren't your average food-grade silicone straws. Not like this one. Ah! Girl, what are you drinking with that straw? Dirty dishwater? Straight from the sink? Just slurp it all up? Why is the inside of the straw so filthy? Anyways, for this straw, I gotta use one of these brushes, stick it in the straw hole to clean the brush, but this one opens up so you could clean it from the inside. Eyeballs on it. Make sure it is clean. There is no way mine could be that dirty. No, I wash it every day. This is a butter cutter. You put a whole stick of butter in there and then you press the button and it slices the perfect amount of butter every single time. Like look, it's like a butter dispenser. How satisfying is this? You remember when they used to tell us butter is unhealthy for you? Here, have some seed oils instead. No, literally all I cook with, butter and olive oil. I love me some butter. Honestly, if you think about this is so much cheaper than getting a tub of butter because you could just buy the sticks and put them in your handy dandy butter cutter and then have perfect bread slices every single time. You don't even have to whip out a knife to chop the butter. It's just an infinite butter hack until the stick runs out. This is something I never thought I needed until now because I didn't know this existed. This is a burger holder. You know, I think my least least favorite thing about eating a big juicy burger is that the sauces drip out of the burger down the palms of your hand, down your arm, onto your elbow, and into your lap. And it's usually when I'm wearing white pants that I happen to get burger juice all over them. This little invention prevents that. No more leaky burgers, no more greasy palms. The juices stay in the holder where they belong. And then when you're done eating your burger, you check your burger holder from some sauce soup. All the liquids that have accumulated in there, you could even sip them from your little saucer. I wouldn't though. I've never had a sauce that good that would be sip worthy. Either way, genius idea. These are oven guards. You know, if you burn yourself all the time like I do, you put these on your oven racks so that when you put in a pan and you accidentally touch the hot racks, you touch the oven guard instead and save yourself from a burn. Genius. This is a semi-auto whisk. You're probably wondering, what does that even mean? So this whisk, you just gotta like wind it up and down and it makes it spin even faster. So it's like a nice in-between. A regular whisk takes too long. An electric whisk, you gotta plug it in. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is like the happy medium. A semi-auto whisk. Sounds like a gun. I got a semi-automatic rifle. Semi-automatic whisk. I love a good beauty gadget that's actually useful, like this one. It is a 4-in-1 little travel pack that includes a spray bottle, some soap, and a razor all in one. This is something I never thought I needed. You're on vacation, you need to shave your pits, or your legs, or your face. This literally does it all. You're on the go, realize your legs been growing a garden, and you gotta wear a skirt tonight. You literally use this 3-in-1 device to spray, and then use soap, and then shave it, and then it has 2 razors. This is genius. Whoa! What is that? I'm not sure I want to know what that is. Why is it shaped like that? Oh, they put flowers in it. It's a vase. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, y'all had me in the first half. I thought this was some illegal product or people use it in illegal ways. Hit that like button if you thought it was something else too. Great minds think alike. You put flowers in it or you could put your glizzy on display. I don't know, the possibilities are endless. It's way too awkwardly shaped for a flower. I love a good watermelon cutting hack. But then we got this little device which makes perfect watermelon cubes. But that's not all it does. It's not just a cutter. The other end is also a fork. This is like the fastest way to slice up half a watermelon. And then when you're done, you just fork a cube and eat it. Okay, but who's eating half a watermelon in one sitting? Man, this thing is so satisfying too. I'm pretty sure I've tried this before and it wasn't as easy as it looks. Like you really have to like get in there to slice the melon. Every girl needs this. Why every girl need this? Is doing dishes a girl job? No, you know what? I think doing dishes is the man's job because it's like if I'm going to cook, you're going to do the dishes. There's no way I'm doing both. Also, I hate doing dishes. It's literally the bane of my existence. So you have this little device, put some dish soap on it, and instead of scrubbing, it is like an automatic scrub gun. Ain't nobody got time for this. I don't care how clean it is. You know, when I'm scrubbing a pan, I want the most abrasive scrubber to exist, which is a scrub daddy. That thing can like clean. Would I rather take my time romanticizing the dish soap and the cleaning and the sponge and oh, I'll let the little device do the thing for me? No! I'd rather save 10 seconds and use some good old arm strength and scrub as hard as I possibly can for 10 seconds and clean my pan. If you have time for this, that's great. But me personally, no, I can't be doing that. Like I hate doing the dishes, so I want to get them done as quickly as possible. And it's like, I cook almost every single meal. That's like 3 meals a day. So I have a lot of dishes. I ain't got time for that. If I do a big pot meal, I'll let it soak in the sink overnight. And then in the morning, everything comes off so easily. No unnecessary scrubber needed. Also, I just think about how many times I would have to replace that sponge head. Honestly, I think this is so unnecessary. This is one of the coolest bathroom gadgets I've ever seen. It's a toy car with a razor as the bottom. So you attach it to your fingers and it just like zooms and shaves that bald head like it's going back and forth on a racetrack. Like man, the build on that thing is so aerodynamic. You could do your entire bald head and your beard at the same time. And it does it so quickly. This is so cool. And it's so fun. Like think of all the sounds you could make while shaving your head. meow. You know, this also made me realize how high maintenance it is to be bald. Because most bald people aren't 100% bald and they still have to shave their head. I can't even imagine shaving your head and your beard every day. That's a lot. That's like more work than my 7-step skincare routine. It's funny because people probably are like, you're bald. Why do you have to get ready? Why do you have to do your hair? But they still gotta like shave away the stray hairs for that nice, smooth, Mr. Clean look. You will stop filming with your front camera once you see this. No, you know what? I don't think I will. I feel like part of the reason why my TikToks and YouTube shorts don't do that well is because my quality is trash. I am always recording with my front-facing camera and the quality is literally trash. But it's like, I can't see. I can't see what I'm recording or what is on the screen if it's not the front-facing camera. So there's this little device, which is like a tiny screen that attaches to the back of your phone and you plug it in and then you can see a tiny 1 inch by 1 inch reflection of yourself while using the back camera. Okay, you know what? I don't think that's good enough for me. It's so small. You could still barely see what's going on. Come on, Apple. I know you have the technology. I know you're capable of doing this. Like, make the front camera as good quality as the back camera. Like, is that so hard? You know, it's not that it's hard. It's just not good for profit margins. They could do anything. They just choose not to. Anyways, this does sound like a really good idea until you see the giant stick coming out of the phone. Like, if there's an obstacle like this, like, how am I supposed to set my phone down and record? The rare occasion that I do make a TikTok, like, I have my phone sitting butt down on a flat surface to record me. Yeah, it's this way because I use the front-facing camera and I set it down on like a box or a piece of furniture. Whatever it'll stay on, I will set it down upon. So I know this looks cool, but I'm gonna stop wasting money with stuff like this because I bought one that was like a mirror that you put on the back of your phone so you can see your reflection. It's too much drama. So convenient after using this. What is this? Did y'all just make a little jacuzzi in your toilet bowl? Little butt bath? You know, we got bidets for that. They poured water out of a teapot. Did y'all make toilet tea? Maybe booty tea? Okay, I had to do some research on this one, but I finally figured out what it is. It's specifically for women after they give birth. Everything is gonna be super sore. It's like a nice warm salt bath. You could put like essential oils, you could put Epsom salt, and you sit on it, and it's like a nice little soothing butt bath where you sit and doom scroll on YouTube shorts for an hour until you are soothed. I think this next gadget is the best one yet. It's absolutely genius. If you love an ice cold drink as much as I do, it is an ice maker and a drink vessel all in one. So it's like you make the ice, freeze it, and then push it out, and then pour your drink of choice into the little glass ice maker. See, where they messed up is that they used water to make the ice. Whatever drink that you're drinking out of this, you should use it to make the ice. You want to drink coffee out of this? You make ice cubes out of coffee and then pour in your coffee so you don't get any watered down coffee. See, that's the trick. Drinking Coke, make some frozen Coke cubes. This works especially well with matcha. Like, freeze some matcha and then have matcha with matcha ice cubes. It's so genius. Y'all are really sleeping on this. This is an AC bed sheet, which you can control the temperature of your bed, which basically blows hot or cold air into your bed sheet to keep you warm at night or keep you very cold. You know, I actually have a very fancy version of this. It's a mattress cover and it heats and cools and it uses like AI technology to like regulate the bed's temperature throughout the night. Like, when I get in the bed, it's gonna be nice and cold and then it like warms up throughout the night and then it gets like really hot in the morning when it's time for me to wake up. Like, I don't have an alarm. The bed literally vibrates and gets really hot and then I wake up. It's really cool. It's called 8 Sleep.
This is the world's first ironing machine that automatically irons and dries shirts, pants, or polos directly from the washing machine in about 10 minutes, so you never have to deal with ironing boards again.
This is game changing because nobody hates ironing more than I do. I don't care if we have a little steam or two, ain't nobody got time for that. But also nothing worse than wearing clothes that are wrinkled. It just looks trashy. Like, if you're wearing like a crisp white shirt, linen pants, like, it has to be ironed, but nobody likes ironing. So you telling me you take your wet clothes right out of the dryer, put them over this device that inflates, and you have like perfectly dried, crispy, smooth shirts every single time. And it works on pants. It's like the inflated, flailing man's useful cousin. It's one of these guys with a purpose. The only downside I see with this is that you can only dry one article of clothing at a time. And who knows how long that takes. 15, 20 minutes to dry and steam the shirt. And then you got the pants too. So it's like 40 minutes later. Yay, my clothes are steamed and clean.
This is called civil glass. If you pull a glass off wine, no problem, but as soon as you overfill the glass, guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna pull all the way out.
This is definitely a gadget for your alcoholic auntie. Like, oh, I think I'll have a glass of wine. You can only have this much. You put in any more, it's gonna overflow. And you'll ruin the tableside linens. Auntie, I don't think you'd like that. Also, wait, this voice sounds very familiar.
This is called civil glass.
Am I going insane? Or is this dude Russian hacker? I don't know if anybody remembers Russian hacker back in the day.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Malabo.
But this sounds just like him. He doing DIY videos now? But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click. And subscribe to the Wolf Pack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.